Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian with First Shot Tactical, back with another video for you here today. And today we're doing a quick unboxing and overview of the Daniel Defense RIS III Upper receiver from Brownell's. As well, over here on the left, you can see that I have the RIS II, also from Brownell's upper receiver. So we're gonna just kind of compare the two side by side. So that way, if you're looking at picking one of these up, you can decide which one's right for you. With that, let's go ahead and get this out of the box and see what all comes with it. Here's what the box looks like here. And you can see it's just upper receiver group. And then once you go ahead and open it, you should have a piece of foam, and then here is your upper receiver. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Also in the box here, they give you a yellow flag you can use once you put this together. And then you have the Daniel Defense, I'm pretty sure this is the quality check here. It looks like it was done on October 2nd, 2024. Whoever WG is at Daniel Defense, this better be a good one. So that's it as far as what comes with it here. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. As far as the specific model here, this is the RIS III 14.5-inch stripped upper receiver from Brownell's. It comes in this awesome burnt bronze handguard here, and then it's a black receiver up top. Looks like we get a plastic Daniel Defense logoed dust cover as well. You do have a forward assist built in here. On top here, you have all the markings for mounting optics, red dots, whatever else on top here. And then moving to this side here, you do have the Daniel Defense logo on the receiver. You get a QD mount on the handguard here on this side, as well as on this side as well. And then moving to the front here, again, this is the stripped version, so there is no muzzle device, but this is 1/2 by 28 threads, ready to put on any muzzle device you want. And then that's about it. Now comparing this with the RIS II, let's take a look at that. Here's my RIS II handguard. And the cool thing about this is a 1-to-1 comparison. Both of these are from Brownell's. Both of these are Daniel Defense 14.5-inch barrels. And then both of these are the same length handguard, but we just have the RIS II quad rail Picatinny one up here. And then we have the RIS III M-Lock down here. Also, I have all my attachments on this one already, but we'll get some on this guy here soon. One other thing to note, if you pick up the RIS III or RIS II from Brownell's, is that it does not come with a bolt carrier group or charging handle. I do have in here a Daniel Defense M16 M4 bolt carrier group, I believe it is. So just a heads up that you will need to get a BCG separate if you are gonna pick one of these up. And then same thing here for the charging handle. Again, it does not come with one, so you'll need to pick one of these up. This one here is a Radian Raptor. These are my favorite, the LT, the Raptor, the SD, all of these are solid. So don't forget that as well. One other thing I noticed between the two here that is a difference is the dust cover. I pointed out that we had a plastic Daniel Defense dust cover on the RIS III. The RIS II, however, is just the standard metal one, and it's just default, no Daniel Defense logo on it. Next, let's talk about the weight real quick. A lot of people wanted to pick up the RIS III because it's M-Lock, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be a lot lighter. Guys, this is not a lot lighter than the RIS II. Actually, I think on the specs, they are about the same in weight. I don't know if they hit a couple bricks or something like that in here, but I thought the M-Lock would be lighter, but apparently it's not. But even though the weights are the same here, the big benefit obviously is you are switching to M-Lock. It's not gonna be a cheese grater on your hand, and you're gonna be able to get a lot more modern attachments directly to this rail. One other thing to point out, these are not cheap. So rather than picking up two different uppers for a RIS II, RIS III, one other thing you could do is just snag the new RIS III handguard, remove your RIS II from your current setup, and just add this onto your old setup. If we take a closer look by the barrel nut here, you can see we have 1, 2, the reversed one here, and then 1, 2 as far as the screws attaching this, and that's on the RIS III. Now if we look at the RIS II, we can see 1, 2, we have the reversed one here, and then we have 1, 2. It's identical as far as the pattern on how these lock on. So all you have to do is remove those 6 screws here. You can slide your handguard off, pick up just the new RIS III handguard, put it on your old setup, and you'd be good to go. So just to recap here again, this is what it looks like as far as what comes out of the box. Other things you might want to snag is a Daniel Defense bolt carrier group. You're gonna want a charging handle. While you're at it, you might as well grab an EOTech or some other optic. I really like these Magpul ladder rail covers, and I plan on throwing this up top here as well. You're also gonna wanna get a muzzle device. This is just a default A2 flash hider, but you're probably gonna wanna throw a suppressor on this, so get whatever suppressor mount you need as far as muzzle device goes. So all of that will give you a nice upper there. And then lastly, if you really need to, you can also snag yourself a new lower. I'm gonna be putting this RIS III upper on this primary weapon system lower. And then I also dropped in a Geissele SSAE trigger, which is definitely one of the best on the market. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what questions you have down below. Till next time, have fun shooting, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.